We've tested a few of the Volkswagen electric ID family and they've always towed really well, albeit with a restrictive towing capacity, usually just 1 tonne. There's good news and bad news when it comes to this car, the VW ID.7 Tourer GTX. If you were to order the car brand new today, it would arrive for you with a towing capacity of 1,800 kilograms. The bad news is this is a 2025 model with a lower towing capacity of 1,200 kilograms. Now that's still a worthwhile improvement over the 1 tonne capacity of most of Volkswagen's ID range. And with 340 horsepower and 4-wheel drive, it should tow really well. Well, we're about to find out. To find out how well the GTX tows in practice, we've matched the VW to a Swift Challenger 390 with a mass in running order of 1,004 kilos, borrowed from Spinney, Warwickshire. Although the GTX is the most powerful model in the range, it doesn't feel at all aggressive or intimidating to drive. It's very easy to tow smoothly with this car, but you have plenty of punch in reserve for decisive overtaking. The car easily holds 60 miles per hour on the motorway, and maintaining speed on hilly roads is no trouble at all. Being so powerful in 4-wheel drive, hill starts are also a doddle. The Volkswagen's performance is matched to stability. The car tows straight and true, whether that's on a country road or the legal limit on the motorway. The car really does feel secure in all conditions. Leave the Caravan behind and the ID.7 is a pleasure to drive. Now, although the GTX is the sportiest version of the ID.7 Tourer, arguably it's not the car's speed that's its most impressive attribute. Actually, what I really like about this car is how smooth and quiet it is at speed. It's very quiet, very little wind or road noise, even at 70 miles per hour on the motorway. Now, with the GTX you get adaptive suspension, so you can make the car softer or firmer depending on what you're looking for. Even in the firmest of the settings though, it isn't an especially agile car. Sporty to an extent, yes, but it's not the kind of car that will encourage you to take the long way home just for the sake of it. It's more of a long distance express. Let's take a look inside. So there's plenty of room in the front. You've got good head and leg room. Even with this panoramic sunroof, tall drivers can be quite happy. There's good adjustment for the seat and the steering wheel, so people of most shapes and sizes should be able to get comfortable. The seats in this model, the high-end GTX spec car, are both heated and ventilated, plus there's a massage function. You also get lumbar adjustment, which is obviously a big plus if you have a bad back. In terms of storage, you've got reasonable sized door bins and they're felt lined, which helps stop things from rattling around. You've got a couple of cup holders here and there's a bit more storage. If I slide this cover forwards, there's room for a mobile phone and there are a couple of USB-C ports. There's more storage underneath the driver's armrest here, so you're pretty well catered for. The dashboard is dominated by this huge 15-inch display. It looks good, it's bright, it's clear, it's reasonably easy to use, although personally I'd much prefer to have separate physical buttons to take care of the air conditioning adjustments you might want to make on the move, but at least they're on display all the time running along the bottom of the screen. Now, the system is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as you'd expect, and the connection can be made wirelessly, so there's no need to plug your phone in to mirror it on the screen. In general, the standard of build is high, and you get these little touches like the red stitching that give the GTX model a bit of a lift compared with the regular car. So, that's the front of the car. Let's go and have a look in the back. Okay, so as you can see, there's lots of space in the back of the car. Now, the driver's seat is set up for me. I'm 6'3", and I've got plenty of room to stretch out. So with a shorter driver, you'd have absolutely acres of space back here. There are air vents between the front seats to keep everyone at a comfortable temperature, and the rear seat passengers can choose their own temperature. It's 3-zone climate control rather than 2. You've got heated seats as well, and there are USB-C ports here, so those in the back can keep their phones or tablets fully charged. There's a nice flat floor as well, which is always a plus if you're going to travel with 3 people in the back. And as you'd expect, you get these Isofix mounting points for child seats. Now, you see that in just about any car, but a really good feature in the ID.7 GTX is that you get the Isofix mounting points in the front passenger seat as well, which is a big plus if you ever need to travel with a young child and you're on your own. So that's the back of the car, which leaves us to look at the boot. So there aren't all that many electric estate cars. Electric SUVs are far more common. But if you want an EV in an estate car body style, well, the VW ID.7 Tourer does you proud. There's 605 litres of space with the seats upright, and you can fold them down using these levers on either side of the tailgate if you want a bit more space. You also get a little bit more storage underneath the boot floor here, which is a handy place to stash your charging cables. Now, to lower the tow bar into place, you just flick on that switch there, and then you secure the tow bar the last part of the way by hand, which is the common arrangement with the drop-down tow balls from the Volkswagen group. The maximum download on the tow bar is 75 kilograms, and this costs you £1,125 at the time of our test in early 2026. As with any electric car, charging en route remains an issue with the ID.7 GTX. In solo driving, this model has a range of 357 miles in official tests. On our towing economy route, the range was 146 miles. You won't have to stop for long provided you can find a powerful charger. A 10 to 80% charge takes 26 minutes using a 200 kilowatt source, according to Volkswagen's figures. For most car buyers, other models in the ID.7 range make more sense. They're better value than the GTX, which costs over £60,000. For caravanners though, the 2026 model year with its 1,800 kilo towing capacity is a big step forward over the rest of the range. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that this car is now one of the best EVs for towing that you can buy.
When you've watched the video, please do subscribe to the Camping and Caravanning Club's channel if you haven't already. Click on the notification button and you'll never miss any of the club's tow car, caravan, camping and motorhome content. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to click on the thumbs up button to like it and let us know what you think in the comments.